video today is me being real with myself and me opening up myself to you guys once more, but this time in real time. Okay, y'all, so we are just gonna jump right in it. I want this video to be as concise as possible. Today I did partner with Klinio, which is a company that specializes in helping you maintain your blood sugar and just giving you the tools necessary to live a healthy lifestyle through the power of habits. Now you're wondering, Crystal, why are we talking about blood sugars? Like, what is blood sugars? The long story short is I had weight loss surgery so many years ago because I was pre-diabetic. I didn't even know exactly what that meant at the time. I just know that every time I went to the doctor, they were telling me that I had too much sugar in my blood. And I'm just like, well, duh, girl, because I'm sweet like that. But all jokes aside, when it comes down to it, whenever we eat, our blood sugars happen, and your body's supposed to produce insulin to help and bring it down. And a lot of people who are overweight, sometimes their bodies are either insulin resistant or they just don't produce enough insulin. And long story short, you can either have pre-diabetes or diabetes. So I am basically restarting my wellness journey because I'm afraid that I could be pre-diabetic, and I really wanted a partner with a company that can help me on my goals. The first thing I want y'all to do before we get too deep into this video is go ahead and look down below. I will put the link to the quiz as well as their website and any other free resources that I can find for you dolls, because I really want y'all to know your risk and know what's up, okay? There's like 96 million people in this world who have pre-diabetes, and most of them do not even know it. It's like 30-something%, like almost 40% of people is just in the US alone. You know, in the US, we like everything bigger. We like a lot, like all that is all fun and games. Like last week, you know, with Thanksgiving, all fun and games. But when it comes down to it, you don't want to feel uncomfortable. You don't want your joints hurting. You don't want to have health concerns pretty much down the line that is going to affect your quality of life. So I am a 30-something-year-old woman, and again, I am being vulnerable. I am sharing with you guys my details, and I am just taking you along my journey. Now, I know I'm not the only one, based off of the last video that I posted about my personal regain, who has fallen off a track. Okay, so I saw y'all comments. I see you guys let me know where you are currently, and a lot of you feel unmotivated. A lot of you are feeling mentally stressed, emotionally disappointed in yourself, and uncomfortable as far as how you're living. So for me personally, I had to get on the scale. When I start feeling uncomfortable in my clothes, my old clothes don't fit, I just find that I'm not doing the same things or having the same energy as I once had. Going up the stairs in my beautiful new house, my knees are starting to hurt, and something just said, girl, get on that scale. So I got on the scale, and I was thinking something was wrong with it, and I went ahead and grabbed my measuring tape and took my measurements. Y'all, I am blown away. That's why I'm making this video, because I know you guys are here with me. If you regained weight after bariatric surgery, vertical sleeve surgery, don't worry, it's not the end of the world. As long as you have a plan and work that plan and stay consistent to that plan, you can get to your fitness goals, okay? So this video, I'm gonna cover with you guys how to do that. Download this app, it's free. Once you have the app, you are gonna have to subscribe to get certain features, but don't worry, I am going to give you guys a rundown of everything that's included with the paid subscription so you can see why it's worth it and how it can really help you. My 5 personal action tips you guys can do right after watching this video, because it's all about taking action. I want y'all to know it's simple. You may have heard this before, but when was the last time you actually did it, okay? No shade, because girl, I'm only into day 2 and I almost already fell off. First tip for you guys is to mind your macros. Macros matter. Track your foods, track your liquids. If you have diabetes, or if you're doing keto like I'm doing, make sure you check your blood, check your ketones, okay? So my tip number 1 is basically get into the habit of tracking what you eat, what you drink, and what you do. Your first time in the app is going to look different because basically you're going to have to register. You can take that quiz. You're going to put in and plug in all of your details. I'm going to cover my weight because I'm going to surprise you guys with my before and my after. I want to do this for my 21 days and show you guys my true results. Actually see that I don't have anything logged here. This is for your blood sugar. I right now don't have anything to track my blood with. That's something that I'm looking into, but that's where you'll see the numbers. Here, of course, it's weight. You'll see your weight. These are the days of the week. Down here, we have where you can track your information. As far as your activities, you can log your food, it tracks my step, and you can log your water. So this is all on the homepage. And when you track your food, all you have to do is, just like most of the time, you're gonna check for the food by searching for it, or you can create the meal and put it there already. You can also divide it by the lunch, dinner, breakfast, and once you do that, you just literally type in what you have here. When I say macros matter, that means you should know how many carbs, fat, and protein you're taking in a day and what your actual calories should be. And the people behind this app, they're actual doctors and nutritionists. Like, the people that they have in this app are actually, you know, I'm just telling you my personal experience for this video, right? Not medical advice. And this app isn't medical advice. However, they have medical professionals who know what they're talking about, and they built this app. They are consulted with this app. So what you see in this app makes sense. I like having your own personal assistant / nutritionist in your pocket. Of course, still do your own research, still go to your own doctor, but I just wanted to call that out. So when you see stuff listed here, it's already vetted. It even gives you a way to where it gives you a meal plan. So this is my meal plan. As you can see, I have the breakfast, the lunch, the dinner. I can always say I'm skipping this. I can always say change, and it gives me a new recipe. When you click on a recipe, it'll actually show you your ingredients list, your step-by-step directions, the nutritional value. Y'all, all of this is included. And even went ahead and hit right here where it says downloadable printable version, then you will also be able to get your meal plan like fully print it out or fully download it, and you can go back to it at any point. I used to have so many apps that were like free, but I had to keep my information in so many different places, and it never really synced all together. I love this app because not only does it allow me to track my food, not only does it allow me to track my progress with my weight, it also allows me to have the food ideas and all of that with the information and measurements and macros there, but it gives you activity options. And that actually leads me into my tip number 2 on getting back on track, which is basically go back to moving. Move your body, have fun, get out the house. I mean, do something that makes you sweat. As long as your heartbeat goes above your normal, like your resting average, like you'll know, because obviously you're moving, you know, you're hot. You can do it sitting down, you can do it with equipment or without, but on this app it literally will share with you ideas of what you can do right at home. So with activity, let me go to that option down here. Actually choose your workouts, all free, and there's different amounts. You can do one for 9 minutes, so less than 10 minutes you can get your workout on, or they have some that are even longer. But the idea is you have a personal trainer somewhat right in your phone. And honestly, my favorite workout, I know it sounds lame, but I just like to go walking. I like to look around my neighborhood. I like to bump into people, have conversations. I think it's peaceful, just the nature, the sounds, like everything, you know? So walking is underrated. If you can just walk, I would say 30 minutes a day for at least 4 days, 5 days a week, that will give you that average that the doctor is always telling you to get as far as getting your workout on, okay? But if you don't want to go outside, it is getting colder, and you rather do some workouts in the house, this app has plenty of options for you. Please get moving. This is your sign right now. You can stop what you're doing, and y'all, we can do 10 jumping jacks right now. Tell me we can do, you know what? Let me show you.
Okay, y'all, get up and let's go. I just did 10 jumping jacks. You can too.
That was fun. Y'all, that was actually fun. Although I know if I can do 30 minutes of like jumping jacks and lunges or just walking around, like that wasn't hard. You see what I mean? Just stop what you're doing and just do it. Stop overthinking it. Just get it done. That's all I got to say about that. Third tip for you is to not ghost your doctor. And honestly, that was for me because I never even made it to my 1 year post-op checkup. I kind of felt like I had it, everything was going good, and because I had fell off a little bit, I think I had like gained some of the weight that I had lost. I felt like kind of shamed or embarrassed. Don't be embarrassed about living your life. Don't be embarrassed about being human. Don't be embarrassed about just needing and asking for help. Get out of your own head. Medical professionals are professional. They're supposed to tell you the hard stuff, but in a way that you can receive it. And not just that, help you on a way to get to where you're going. Like when I ghosted my doctor, I kind of slacked. I didn't have anyone really in my corner or in my ear telling me what I should be doing and giving me kudos on the good work that I've done. So this is hard. You have me, but you also have your doctor, and now you know about the Klinio app. You have that. Let's move on to tip number 4. Kind of along the same lines as talking to your doctor. This is not keeping your weight loss or weight gain a secret. I personally think there's power in positive thoughts, powerful energy in people in high vibrations, things like that. So I am always going to be upbeat on this channel for you dolls because I want y'all to know gaining weight doesn't make you less of a badass or less of a good person. Okay? I want y'all to tell your friends. I want you to tell your family. If you guys are really serious about where you're trying to go with your wellness journey, you're going to need that support. They don't have to go to the gym with you. I kind of learned that personally. You don't have to have that person that you love and care about you go with you to the gym, eat what you're eating. Like, that's not it. The support more or less could just be them knowing that you're going through this journey so that they don't entice you. They don't encourage you in a way that isn't supportive, you know, like they don't try to sabotage you. Like, if they don't know what's going on and what you're dealing with, how can they help? You know, so I feel like tip number 4 is really important because every day, once this camera turns off, like I still have to go out and have friends, be around family. I still have to do things and live my life, but obviously I need to get back to living my life the way that I did in the beginning years of my wellness journey. I do believe if you guys were to tell your friends and family that you're recommitting yourself to your wellness journey, that for the most part, they'll be supportive and you'll find that the pressure would be lifted off your shoulders just a little bit. Okay, my 5th tip is that it's okay to not be perfect. It's okay to not be okay, and it's okay to ask for help. Me personally, I like to journal. I think whenever I journal and reflect, it's kind of a way for me to get my feelings out. I just feel like if you're kind of stressed, sometimes I used to go to something sweet to kind of make me feel happy. Like, that's not going to work with my new goals, right? So if I go write about what's bothering me, if I ask myself those self-reflecting questions, kind of like, what is my goal? Is this helping me reach it? Am I even hungry? How am I going to feel after I eat this? Like, these are the questions that I ask myself. Some of this goes all the way back to when I first had that psych meeting. When you are getting surgery, you have to talk to a professional about your expectations and just what's going to happen, right? So get back to that. It's okay to need help. It's okay to talk to someone. It's okay to go to therapy. It's okay to journal. Like, do stuff that you need. For example, I'm a woman that, you know, I have a cycle. It might be TMI for you guys watching, but the long story short is I make sure I have snacks in the house. I'm a snacker. I love sweets. So being that I'm living a keto lifestyle, I'm going to make sure that I pre-plan my snacks. I have my something cheesy. I have my something salty. Place my order in for those things. Have them in the pantry. Have them in the fridge so that when I'm having a moment or if I'm craving something, it's already there. If I need help figuring out what to eat, what workout to do, I use the app, but just having a plan is really where it's at. At the end of the day, if you don't get anything else from this video, all you need to know is that you need to live the lifestyle that gets you the results. So if you're realizing every day the things that you're eating and the activity that you're doing doesn't align with the goal that you want, the only thing that makes logical sense is to make a change. Don't make a drastic change. Just make those small habits, you know, change something every day, work on something every day. I enjoyed making this video for you dolls. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. Make sure you follow my new Instagram, which is at @ChrissyTheDoll_official. You can even find me on TikTok, which I'm actually on there quite a bit now. My name is @ChrissyTheDoll. And anything else you guys have questions about, let me know down below. Check out that Klinio app. It is just a way to create positive habits every single day so that you can reach the goal that you have in mind. You want something sustainable. You don't want to do a diet. This app is going to teach you through your food, through your activity, through tracking your health metrics, how to do that. But I am doing this, and I would love for y'all to recommit with me. And yeah, I'm gonna be back next week with a new video to kind of update you guys on my journey. Okay, dolls, so that's really it. I want to say thank you for all of your love and support, and as always, stay fabulous and stay fierce.